Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, the Unicorn channel. Yes, I am wearing a shirt, just so everyone knows. I'm wearing a little floral shirt, even though it looks like I'm shirtless right now. I am not. So today I'm going to be filming a flawless foundation coverage and creaseless concealer tutorial. It's been requested and now I'm going to do it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, I have changed my hair again. We bleached it again yesterday, so we can do it pink again. The pink has totally faded. Apparently it just is gonna fade a lot, and I'm just gonna have to keep redoing it and redoing it. Oh well, anyway, I'm just mumbling. So what we're gonna do is just jump right into it, the video. So first I've got my primer, which is the Baby Skin Maybelline primer. This is about $5 at the drugstore, and I like it a lot. I think it works really well. I've already moisturized and put eye cream on, so now I'm just gonna prime my face for my foundation. You don't have to use a primer, but I always prefer to use one. Even with long wearing matte coverage foundation, I like to use a primer also, because it keeps your makeup on for a long time. So today I'm going to be using Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the shade Golden Beige. Now, this is a really good foundation for people with like combination skin. If you have oily skin, it'll separate and not stay well. Unless you use a really good primer, it might stay. I don't know. I just heard bad reviews on people with oily skin. So if you have oily skin out there and it works, tell me how you get it to stay. But I have combination skin, so I don't really have an issue keeping it on my face during the day, and it's not expensive at all. And it comes with this cute little applier like this. So what I do is I just apply it like this in lines on my face. And apparently on the carpet. And then I will take my beauty blender and blend it together. Yeah. So now I'm going to blend my foundation with my Real Techniques beauty blender. I also wet it first, and I keep a bottle of water next to my vanity. This is just an old bottle of L'Oreal Makeup Extender Setting Spray. And I'm just going to blend that in, like so. I'm just blending in the Photo Focus foundation. It's a really smooth foundation. And I even put some over my lips, and it will keep my lipstick on. It like primes my lips for my lipstick. Yeah, I also take my foundation all the way down my neck because I wear a sunscreen in the sun. So my face is almost always lighter than the rest of my body. You know, I don't want no gooseneck one day, but that's just my preference. You don't have to put sunscreen all down your face and down your neck whenever you're out in the sun. It's just something that I like to do. I just don't want any sun on my face at all. Personally, my mother has skin cancer, and I watched her suffer through it. That's not how she died, but she just had a bunch of places cut off, and she did have melanoma, and she did have a huge scar on her leg, but she survived through the skin cancer. She just asked me to really take care of my skin, so I've made a promise to her to try to take care of it as much as I can. Because of skin cancer from, well, she got it from the tanning bed, but You know, I'm just like leery of all UV light now. Okay, so we have blended the foundation into the skin. Feels pretty good. Okay, on one eye, I'm going to show you how I do creaseless concealer with foundation. And on the other eye, I'm going to show you how I do it with concealer. I like to use a lighter foundation for my concealer sometimes. I just feel like it lasts longer, it looks better. I can get more on my face, it seems like, than rather just. And the foundation I'm using for my concealer today is the Fit Me Maybelline in Porcelain. It's like very, very, very white. And what I do is I just put a little bit in the lid. Like so. Then I will take my concealer brush right here. I'm using some knockoff from eBay. I don't even know. Just some brush. It's a concealer brush though. And I will apply this right underneath my eye. Into like a upside down triangle. Then I'm going to take the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer by IT Cosmetics and put it underneath my other eye and show you two different ways you can conceal your under eye circles or wrinkles or whatever you have, bags. If you have like bluish bags, I think you're supposed to use like a peachish, oh my god, peach, whatever, concealer. But if you have like brown, I think you're supposed to use more like yellow undertones concealer. So now we've got the Bye Bye Under Eye under this eye. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the Fit Me and mix with it because it's going to not be as thick. It's going to really work that into my skin, I think. Because I think the Bye Bye is really thick. Okay, now you see the difference before I put the Maybelline Fit Me foundation over it? It wasn't as bright. I also like to use the foundation because I feel like it really brightens up your under eye area. See, right now I feel like it's really bright rather than just using the concealer alone like I had on before I put the Fit Me over it. So it was just dull. It wasn't as bright. I like to really brighten up my under eye area. So I find the widest foundation possible and I use that under my under eye because I have yet to find a concealer that I'm just so impressed with, just totally impressed with. I've yet to find one. So now we're just going to blend in that concealer that we put on our face with the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. And I just do little tapping motions, like so. And then I'll take the other end, and when I get into my corner, I'll just tap to blend that in all the way down. I'm just checking in the mirror to make sure it's all blended out. Okay, so you can tell a difference in this eye and that eye. This one has no Bye Bye, so it's actually really brighter. And this one has the Bye Bye Under Eye IT Cosmetics concealer mixed with the Maybelline Fit Me. And it's not as bright. So that's why I like to use it. I just feel like it's brighter and just really lights up my under eye area. Because that's what you really want to look like, you're glowing underneath there, not like you're asleep. If you ladies know what I mean. So today I'm using the Covergirl powder to set my face in the Translucent Fair, which is the lightest shade. Today is all about using drugstore products. All drugstore products I've used on my face for this flawless foundation routine. And you can use whatever you want. I have high-end and drugstore. Just here lately, I've really been into using my drugstore more for some reason. I've just really been enjoying the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. So what I do is I take a large powder brush like so and just dip it into my powder like this, tap it a little bit, and just dab it on like so. And the thing about getting your foundation to look flawless is not to use way too much. Just use enough to cover your face. But don't like cake it on, because it like won't blend well, and then later on it will like get in your creases and come off and just look awful. So I always feel like I never have enough powder on. And I know you guys have heard me say that like a lot in the past in my other videos. So I'm not even going to elaborate on that one. So now I'm going to use a Japanese brand loose powder for under my eye. It's by some brand called Cezanne. I think that's like how to pronounce it. I'm not sure. If someone knows how to pronounce it, let me know. This is just in the shade 01 because I wanted the lightest one possible, and it's about like, I don't know, $5 to $7 US in the Japanese drugstores. So that is about 600 or so yen. Knock something over. What I'll do with this, I'll normally just put some in the lid like this, and then I'll have my brush here, which I'm using. I use a small contouring brush for underneath my eye. I'm using the SL Miss Glam, which is by Stephanie Lewis. It's her glam brushes. I'm going to use the this contouring brush to set my powder under my eye. I love this brush. I know it's for contouring, but I like the way it is because it, like the fullness here and how it's smaller, it like fits perfectly under my eye. Also, it's got these adorable little rhinestones right here. And she just makes the cutest little brushes. Like, I love her. Her personality is so sweet too, if you guys follow her. So, and then I'll just dab it, my powder, underneath my eye like so with the brush. So loose powder is a way to always keep your foundation looking smooth and flawless and not cakey, as like pressed powder can dry out your skin and make it look just like cracked in places. I don't know. I just don't like it. But there's the look, guys. So this is a flawless foundation routine and creaseless concealer tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment below with what you thought, if you liked the way I do my foundation, if it worked for you when you tried it, let me know also. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like what you see, and join the unicorns. And don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you like this video. Also, you guys, I just wanted to add to this video that I'm not feeling too well. I've been, I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning with really just awful back pain. And I've been dealing with that all day. I've tried everything, painkillers, like over the counter, like, oh, see, there we go again, like naproxen, and then I tried my essential oils muscle rub stick that my sister gave me, and I also tried a salt bath and a heating pad, and nothing has like alleviated the pain completely. It's just lightened up a little bit. So I just wanted to apologize if I sounded bored or not fun in this video, because I really just don't feel good, but I still wanted to record for you guys because I just want to get back into my recordings. And I know I've been like out of the loop and MIA, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye. This is why I didn't want to purchase a white rug. gets makeup all over it. Anyway, so I keep a bottle of water next to my vanity. This is just an old L'Oreal Infallible setting spray bottle, and I keep my